Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. So my name's Jabeen. I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael, and in this live stream, Raphael's going to talk about whatever's relevant for what's going on for people at the moment, the people who are listening to this, and also talk about the energies that are sort of coming up in the week ahead, and maybe do some healing work as well on everyone. So I'm just going to let Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that I am speaking on behalf of many other beings of light. And when I speak, what I'm doing is clarifying to you what is going on internally as well as externally in your lives. I am Raphael speaking, and although I may not know everything about you and your lives on all levels, because some things are hidden from my view, because the energies around you may be dense, and so I am not able to fully be there. But what I am able to do when I communicate to you in this way is be with you and look more deeply into aspects of you and your life that you are struggling with. So these groups are an opportunity as well for me to go deeper into your energy, to learn more about you, so that I am then able to help you more and give you more feedback. What I'm really trying to say is that the more that you communicate with me, the more that you allow, the more I can do to help you. It is not like this, that I simply know everything about everyone. It is more like that I am learning as I go along. The more that I work with you, the more I see about you and your life, and what has affected you, and what is affecting you. My purpose is to be with you and help you to go deeper and heal those parts of yourself that have been damaged by life. I am not saying that I am going to be able to do everything, but what I do is stay with you and go deep with you. And the things that I cannot do, I bring in the right people to help you on the earth plane. I also would like you to know that nobody has asked you to be with people unless you really feel like it. And I want all of you to know that you always have a choice about what you do, who you spend time with. You don't have to be with anyone you don't want to be with. And I will go as far as to say that sometimes it is better to be alone at the moment in order to keep working through whatever is going on for you. I would like you to know that all of you here have had many lifetimes where you have suffered. I see this in every single one of you, and you are all clearing this at the moment. And sometimes you may simply feel that you would rather be on your own for no reason at all other than to be able to stay in whatever is going on for you without having to change your energy in any way. And it is the right time for all of you to be doing this, to be engaging deeply with what is really going on in you, and to let down your guards, your barriers, to be with yourselves more. I also would like you to know that there is such a thing as changing your lives by simply going inwards. There really is such a thing as being able to go so deep that everything around you transforms. But people are often distracted along the way. They have their earthly goals and distractions, so not many people really manage it consistently. What people tend to do is come in and out of their inner states of being. So they do things to make themselves feel better inside, and then they go out again. And this is the norm. But what I would like you to know is that it is possible to go deeper by going into yourself engaging with what is going on, and not only focusing on clearing the pain body, but actually finding a deeper connection within, which will illuminate everything and every aspect of your life. What I will say about these sorts of states is that they can be readily accessed when you are feeling clear, when your pain body is not activated. You can access this by asking to go there and sinking into this. And the longer you stay there, the more that it will become a part of your everyday life, and the more that your everyday life will transform. What I would like you to know is once you have all done the deepest parts of your clearing work when it comes to your pain body, this is what I would like you to focus on accessing this part of your being and staying there for as long as you can daily, so that it may become your default vibration and way of being. When you are at this stage, you are pretty much going to find that life is easy on the outside almost all the time, until you have some challenges that come up that then will take you on a journey with them until you come back to this state. What I'm also trying to say is that the level that you go to within will determine how you experience life. And the deeper you go, your life will become easier. And what I will say about this is that once you have cleared the pain body sufficiently and you are in this place, you will experience life as it is meant to be. I will say one more thing about this, that when you access this state and your pain body is still very full and has a lot that needs to be transmuted, then what happens is that from this state things start clearing up. But it is a process until your earthly life feels easier. I would like you to know that with all of you, you are going to find that soon your pain body will feel a lot lighter. And when you go into this state, you will feel the ease of your external lives. I am saying this also to share with you that all of you are going to find that in this lifetime you are fully enlightened, in a state that is fully enlightened, in that you are living on an everyday level, in a state where you are experiencing life in a particular way, where you feel the oneness, the connection, the cosmic blueprint of life. And what I will say about this is that there is a lot of joy to having this on earth, experiencing it, embodying the oneness and experiencing it in life. Not a lot of people have had this experience yet. Many people have had very blissful experiences sporadically in life. Many people have had states that they have accessed and stayed in for a while, where they have felt ecstatically joyful, happy, or very peaceful. All kinds of states that they have accessed. But what has happened is that over time they have had problems in their lives that have then made them feel that their life is very difficult, or perhaps not as they would like it to be. What I will say is that it is really a good time at the moment to be with yourselves and know that as a result, your lives will be everything you have ever wanted them to be. I will say one more thing about this, and that is being in a state of joy, peace, bliss, or even a state where you simply feel that regardless of what happens, everything is good, everything is flowing perfectly. These kinds of states are real states rather than anything else. And what I will say about them is that they really do make the right things happen. So when you are in a state of knowing everything is okay, by divine synchronicity, all the right things happen, so everything is okay. So it is not a thought form or something that you can philosophize about internally and start to feel that things are okay because you believe it. What I will say is that it is more of an embodied feeling, something that is fully embodied in you, and a deep knowing from inside that everything is okay, rather than relying on trying to train yourself to believe this and then having some feelings around this. It is something that does work if you do it this way, but it is not something you will necessarily experience straight away because not all parts of you will resonate with this feeling that everything is okay. There will be parts that come up, they play up, and they are there to show you what still needs healing. So, what I would like you to know is that working on another level is very useful. It is all about going deeper and clearing the pain body, clearing the subconscious beliefs, energies, the energies that you are holding. And then through this, you automatically feel that everything is okay. What I'm really trying to say is that there is a massive difference between training yourself to be a certain way by telling yourself things and actually going deep into the pain body. And both have their uses, but right now it is all about going deep into the pain body. It is about going into the hidden energies, the energies stored away from many lifetimes ago. It is about getting into the crevices, the parts of you which are normally hidden. It is about uncovering the stories behind what you are experiencing now. It is about actually becoming fully conscious of everything that has ever been going on in your life from this moment, but also going back in time and getting the full story of your soul. Because this is a time when you are all remembering the truth of who you are. And the truth of who you are is like something that has been masked over. And it is something it is something that you are discovering. And the truth for each one of you will be slightly different. For some of you, you may find that the truth of who you are is something that you have never ever thought about or would have expected. You may discover something that is quite extraordinary. And for some people, the truth of who they have always known on some level. And it is about more deeply embracing it and knowing it inside. But what I will say is that the truth is different for each one of you. Your soul journeys have been different as well. And as you go into your own journey, you will discover more and more that you are able to share with others that will help them. I have a few more messages to give you. I want you to know that a lot of you here feel a bit interfered with at times by external energies. I see that there are many things going on earth, but also I see that some of you here feel that you are sometimes being stopped from doing the things you want to in life because of interference. And what I will say is that interfering energies are not necessarily always about what you have attracted over lifetimes. Sometimes it is more that good work and then you are being seen by people and it is bringing up negative emotions in them, which are then creating some energies around you, which are making life difficult. What I will say about attracting jealousy or negativity from people when you are succeeding is that it is always indicating something that can be worked on the inside. And often it can be low self worth. Because when you feel inside that you are not fully worthy of what you have, the success you have, the goodness, then other people start to feel the same. And it brings up their jealousy, a feeling in them that you have what they want. And why should you have it and not them? When you have a strong sense of self and a sense that you deserve all the goodness that life has to give you, nobody will question why you have it, and nobody will believe that you shouldn't have it. Instead, they are more inclined to be inspired by you. What I'm really trying to say is that it is very much about you knowing you deserve the goodness you have, which will then give you a natural protection from other people's envy, jealousy, or negative feelings that come up as you succeed. I am also saying this because many of you have felt at times that people are trying to put you down or a bit jealous, or they want something to go wrong for you because of their own feelings. And what I want you to know is that working on your self worth for every one of you at the moment is a good thing to do. I would like to speak about the week ahead. The week ahead is not necessarily going to be absolutely perfect, but it will give you what you need. You will find that it flows well and your needs are met, though you may have a few things coming up which are a bit distressing. But as soon as you do, you will be well catered for. I see that on the whole, it will be a productive week when it comes to deep inner work and healing the mind and body. That is all. Hmm. Yes, I'd just like to say thank you, everyone, for listening. And yeah, I hope you benefited from this. And yeah, and I also just wanted to say a few words of appreciation, for all the people who support this channel, by listening and liking and sending donations. And, I just want to say I really appreciate all the support, that's given. And both me and Ivan, and we both work on this channel together. And yeah, and thank you very much for the donations. And just to say, we always notice, when people give and donate, and so just want to thank each and every one of you for that. Yeah, and for all your love and support, and comments as well. And yeah, wishing you a lovely week ahead, and lots of love to all of you.